turn it on, produces a lot of smoke. So what you're going to do, we suspected that the valves have a problem, so we are going to reinstall new valves. So we are starting off, this is how it is. It's a UK step field generator 200. We are starting off with the what? Opening the generator, then we see what's the problem. Our tools are over there. Yeah. This is the air cleaner gasket. I think I'll also remove it. It's here. This is how it was. Like this. It was like that. Okay. Yes, after all, we are looking at. Just joined. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube. Yes, I'm trying to change the valves of this generator. We have moved so far up to that level. I've just removed the air cleaner, which is this, and now I'm going to start off with the installation of our valves. But I have to access the cylinder head first, then we see what we can see, what we can do with those valves inside there. These bolts are left in one position so that you don't confuse them. This is our air cleaner system. I've left everything in one position so that they don't confuse you when you're installing them back. So this is our exhaust system. It's also there. So now we are removing our cylinder head from our engine. Yes, we are also removing our spark plug. This is it. Then you can look at this carbon. The reason as to why it's dark like this, there's a lot of unburnt fuel that is causing this black, either due to the misfire, due to the poor timing of the valves. So we shall see what exactly is inside. Otherwise, this spark plug is already dark, yet this is a petrol engine. So we have to see what is really causing the spark plug to be dark like this with this dark soot on it. Yeah, so this is our spark plug. I think I've removed it, you've seen. Yes, so right now I'm removing this cylinder head top cover so that we can access our valves. I'm removing off the cylinder head top cover. Yes, I think we have removed our top cover from our cylinder head. You see, I think we shall have this has to be on compression stroke, and in compression stroke I think all the valves have to be closed. Yeah, so they should be on all closed. So we are here. Yes, I think this is the compression stroke when all valves are closed. So we want to access our valves. We have removed the cylinder top head cover, so we are going to remove off the cylinder head, then so that we can access our valves inside. Yes, so as I said, we want to remove our cylinder head top cover, but we have to mark these adjustments, because when you install back the engine, when you have not marked these adjustments, you may end up getting a poor timing. So you have to mark this as you do it, as you remove off our cylinder head. So this is how it's looking like. That's how it looks like. Mark those adjustments and you see that you can. So we have already removed our cylinder top head cover. We are now accessing the cylinder head of the engine, but we have to access this nail, this bolt, so that's why we are removing off this system here. Hope you can see that. So I've removed this nail that was very disturbing us from accessing this bolt here. So now I'm going to remove this bolt, and then you also see how best we can access that inside part of it. Yes, I've accessed these bolts, so now I am removing them. I am removing these bolts of the cylinder head. Yeah. these bolts from the cylinder head. Then we also have these inner ones here. These ones you also have to remove them. So I'll bring my spanner and do it. I'll bring my spanner. And I'll remove this. Hope we are all seeing. Bring my spanner and remove all that. So it's still tight. I have to remove this nail. This nail is still touching. Now I've loosened up that, so I have to remove this. Then I think I'll be able to access my cylinder head. So for me to access the cylinder head very well, I had to remove the carburetor off. So it's what I'm doing. This is our carburetor here. I've removed off this and this. Of those two. So now I'm removing off my carburetor plus the fuel pipe off, and there we go. I think I can leave it here. I wouldn't love to remove it, all of it off. This is our gasket, our fuel gasket. You should make sure that it doesn't tear, so that you don't need to replace with a new one or buy a new one from the shop. So there's where you are. Yes, I'm removing this bolt, the one that accesses our. Yes, I think now it's done. There we go. Yes, now we are removing our cylinder head. Our cylinder. Our cylinder head. Okay, I'm seeing this. Yes, so this is our cylinder head. Hope we can all see it. Yeah, this is our cylinder head. As I told you, always make sure that the bolts are always in one place so that you can easily access them. I think I'll remove off this carburetor because the carburetor has no problem. So this is our carburetor here. We had its gasket. I think its gasket is over there. It has remained on. Okay, so now I want to examine. Oh my God, you can see this soot. This soot is really it's really too much. Okay, so we have our inlet valve and our exhaust. The inlet is always the bigger one, which allows in the fuel and the air mixture, while the exhaust is the smaller one, which allows in the fumes, the burnt and the unburnt gases to get out. Even you see it's always close to the exhaust valve. Hope we can also all see this. So we are going to try to clean up this combustion chamber, and we change our valves. Our new valves are over here. Our new valves are over here. I'll open and we all see this. New valves. I bought some petrol, which is going to help me in the cleaning and to start up my engine. So looking at our new valves, they were imported from the UK, obviously. My customer imported them from the UK. Here they are. These are the valves and the valve springs and the valve seats. Hope you can see them. So I think for the tappets, I think I'll have to use the old ones, which are here. Yes, so I'm going to start off with the cleaning of this so that it looks clean. You see, there's a lot of carbon on it. Yes. So right now I'm trying to cover these holes so that they don't so that our soot that comes out of this does not enter into those holes. Otherwise, if it enters inside, then you will be required actually to do what? To open the engine, the full engine. So that's what I'm doing. See that no dirt enters inside there. Even these oil passages, also have to close them so that totally nothing enters into them as I'm working. Even if it enters here, at least you can easily scoop it out, unlike the other time when it will be very hard for you to scoop them out. So I think I have done what? I have locked them. So I am going to clean here. I clean that cylinder head, but this should be at the bottom dead center of the compression stroke. I guess that, yeah, that is the top dead center. There are two top dead centers. There is the one of the compression and the one of the exhaust, so you have to know which one is which specifically. So there we are. Now I am going to clean this, and I clean the other part also. Yes, I'm going to clean this, then we see what to do. Yes, as I plan to wash this thing, as I plan to wash it, I'm removing this plastic and this gasket onto this so that I clearly observe what exactly is the problem with this thing here. So I'm removing this cover here and this one. Yes, I've removed my valves and the valve springs, but you realize this is our inlet, this one. There is a difference between the inlet and outlet. This has this top cover here as compared to this one. Yes, so these are our valves. These are our valves here, and we're going to say that we wash them and they are all clean. Okay, obviously we are going to change this. I suspect the valve seat clearances were out, so that's why they wouldn't see it on this cylinder head so well. So I'm going to wash and see that everything is okay, and then we shall be good to go as I clean up this thing. Viewers, we have already fixed our valves. It has been kind of a hurdle. I've cleaned up the head, the cylinder head, and the combustion chamber, and I fixed up the valves. Okay, yes, I put them in. Now they are in, so we are going to put back now our head onto our engine there, over there. That's why we are going to put our this head of ours. Yes, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and you will see all the mechanical repairs that I'm doing. Yeah, so we are going to put on this and we see whether our stuff will work. Yes, we are starting off with reinstallation of our valve. I'll first clean up this. Then we start off. Yes, here I'm cleaning the bore, the cylinder bore, because there was some kind of dirt inside. So I had to clean inside so that everything is well. Then I'll pass on some lubricant on the bores here, so that the piston moves on very well as it reciprocates. Yep. Yes, I've put back the oil guides, and now I'm putting back the gasket. I think I'll put on a little silicone so that it touches very well. but this is a metallic one, so we don't need to put on silicone. If it was paper, then we should put on maybe some silicone, but this one we shall put it like this. Okay, yes, I have put the cylinder head on, and now I'm trying to put back the bolts that were inside here. Putting this. Then as I put that I'll have to tighten. I tighten those bolts. Tighten those bolts. I'm going to tighten the bolts. Then I tighten them in a sequence, diagonal sequence, of course. This, then that. Lastly. Okay. Yes, well, I'm back actually. In a few while I've been organizing up, putting back our carburetor. The carburetor is already back on. I set the springs, but now I need to set this screw back. So I will have to screw it back to its position, but I'll have, after me starting the generator, then I'll have to do what? I'll have to set it again. Yeah, so I'm putting back this. I finished putting back the head plus the push rods. Yes, I can put it there for now. Okay, so now what else? Yes, I'm going to close up here, and then I'll put on our air cleaner, plus the spark plug. Yes, before I fully put back my cylinder head, I want to test the valves and see whether actually they are picking up. I want to test the oil, whether it's really moving up, before I fully install on everything that was on this cylinder head. So I'm first putting on I'm putting on the spark plug. The fuel is already in, and I see whether actually the fuel will be climbing. The oil will be climbing up before I fully put on other equipments. Okay, so we are going to start our generator to see whether it's working. I'll put it on from here. Yes, then the spark plug is in, so I'll start off. Yes, we have seen that first the oil, I think the oil is coming, the oil is climbing up. Yeah, I'm sure the noise is all about the air cleaner that's not yet on, but I'm sure when I install it back on, everything will be good to go. Okay, so having seen that everything is on, I will set the carburetor later on. So let me put back everything, and then we see how it sounds like after. Then we shall also measure the voltage and the voltage that is coming out of this, to see whether there is an improvement or an increase in that. Yes, we have seen that our generator is now starting very well. What we are going to do is that I'm going to put back the cylinder heads and the carburetor, the air cleaner, which is down there, plus the exhaust, to see that our sound is good. So that's what we have for now. So now I'm going to put back the air cleaners. Then we see the sound as we measure the output of the voltage. So now I'm putting back the cylinder, the cylinder head cap and the air cleaner. I've installed the air cleaner and the exhaust. I've installed this and this. So now I'm finalizing with putting on the air cleaner. Finalizing with that. Now I am good to go. Sorry, I've installed everything. I've installed this air cleaner. So what's remaining? I think I'll have to test it. Yes, I'm testing it now. Something. So that is it. It's starting. Yes, we are done with our generator. It's now working. I'm just going to measure the output of the voltage that's coming out, and we call it a day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more mechanical repairs and maintenances. Chosen K. Williams. William Wilberforce is my name. Yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.